Welcome to the first episode of Cooking on the Fry, where we say, burn it till you learn it, and it's okay to fail if the meat was on sale. Today we have a tilapia fillet, fresh, 50% off the club price at Safeway. So this was a little over $3. I've never cooked tilapia before, but I figure this is the time to learn. Okay, I've taken the fillets out of the packaging and I am going to put them in the microwave oven. Don't panic. In the microwave oven for 2 minutes at 20%, and then I'm going to turn them over and do that again. This will bring them, hopefully, very close to room temperature. Whenever I cook meat, I want the meat to be at room temperature before I even start cooking. I have found that is very important. Okay, here are our fillets out of the microwave. They have not begun cooking and they're not warm, they're just warmer, and that was the point. Before I continue, I am going to turn my large front burner onto medium-ish. This is my Tefal Optimal Technology deep skillet. It's wonderful. And I'm going to put some olive oil in the pan. My recipe calls for breadcrumbs, but I don't happen to have any breadcrumbs. I do have these cheese and garlic croutons that I have no further use for, so I'm going to see if I can make my own breadcrumbs. Okay, croutons, crumble away. Yeah, they still feel a little croutony, so I'm going to keep going and to see if I can crumble these guys more. Okay, well that took a little longer than I thought, but that package is really flat now, so I bet I have a lot more breadcrumbs now than when I started. My plan is to coat the fillets in flour and then dip them in egg and then coat them with breadcrumbs before I fry them. But I don't have any flour, and I don't want to buy some just for this, so I'm going to use some pancake and waffle mix, which is basically flour with a few additional ingredients, and I don't understand what difference those ingredients would make. So I'm going to use pancake mix. Okay, let's coat a tilapia fillet in pancake mix. Well, it looks like it's coating pretty well, actually. So I'll do the next two and rejoin you in a minute. So there's our pancake mix coated tilapia fillets, and now I'm going to briefly turn these two eggs into the eggs that the fillets will be dipped in. And all I want to say is, get a whisk. It makes things so much easier. They cost $1 at one of those everything's $1 stores. And even though I'm not even holding the bowl with my other hand, I'm just hanging onto this camera. And look how easy it is with a tool that's actually designed to do this. And in fact, I'm done. Now for the messy fun part. Let's get one of these fillets dipped in egg and then in breadcrumbs. How hard could this be? I'm using a number of plates. I am very careful to thoroughly wash and dry the plates. as I use them to prevent cross-contamination. It does not hurt to think a little ahead in doing this. Now, here's my crumbs that I made from croutons, and the crumbs aren't perfectly crumbly, but I'm kind of hoping they don't need to be, just to do justice to the fish. And yeah, I could have stomped on them a little longer, but there you go. One breaded fish fillet up to the plate, and I'm going to make 2 more. This pan has gotten pretty hot. What I'm going to do is spread the olive oil around a little bit as best I can while holding a camera. And now let's put our breaded with former crouton fillets into the pan. There's one. There's 2. And there's pivot number 3. And I'm going to let this go for about 4 minutes because the pan isn't quite as hot as I wish it was. I found that when I'm trying something new that lower and slower is better. While those are cooking, I'm going to clean up. Then I don't have a mess when I'm done eating. Okay, it's been 4 minutes, and these aren't quite as far along as I thought they would be at the end of 4 minutes. So I am going to leave them at 1 notch below medium for another 2 minutes. Okay, they've been in there for 6 minutes, and I'm going to turn them over using a spatula because I do not want to use my meat tongs on a fish fillet. Here we go. Could be worse. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do now is let them go for another couple minutes, and then I'm going to take the temperature of the meat. While I'm waiting a minute, I just want to point out the importance of having a good meat thermometer. This is an Alpha Grillers thermometer that cost me a little over $20, and it is what has given me the confidence to try any of this at all. This is the master chef in my kitchen. It's done when the thermometer says it's done. And the temperature that we're shooting for with the tilapia is 145 degrees. That is what I have found through my own research is the minimum temperature for tilapia. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, and now we're going to take the temperature of the thickest piece of fish I can find. And what have we got? We have got, wow, 148 over there. We have got 146. We have got, sorry you can't see this very well. Take my word for it, 153. I think these are done. They are at or over 145. So let's get them out of there. Here we go, the big moment. Let's see what we got. Still some juice in there. And looking pretty good. It's kind of glistening and it's moist. See how it tastes. Not bad, considering I used two things that I had no further use for, croutons and pancake mix, and I got these 3 fillets for a little over $3. I'm rather happy with myself. So hopefully this has given you some ideas, and good luck and good cooking.